Obviously this is a little simulated here, but this is step 2. You would obviously arrive very early. In fact, most of you guys throughout most of the summer, it'll be dark or close to dark when you're out there marking the courses. This is obviously at a different time of day, but it'll be dark. So you want to get out to this area well ahead of time. Most people say that to do all of this, it takes a solid 90 minutes from start to finish to do the things we're going to talk about here. We already have picked up the equipment. Obviously, you've gotten that in a day or 2 or 3 days. You can pick it up Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. You've got your equipment. Now you're going to bring it out in your different teams to your site. One of the first things I like to lay out on the course is the sign. We'll have 2 or 3 of these this summer, and you just pick what you think is an appropriate spot that motorists are going to be heavily traveling the area, that you want to give them enough warning away from the area where we're going to be running to get the motorists to slow down, just to get them the notion that we're aware that they're out there, the cars, we respect you, we'd like for you to kind of slow it down for us. So you'll bring a couple of these with you. The water and Gatorade coolers, so you'll have at each stop, and of course the start of the course is also the finish of the course, so that's considered a stop. You'll have one cooler, and this is what the coolers obviously look like. Most of them, the top screws off, some of them it pops off. You'll have one full of water, and we want it to be relatively cool water, not too cold, but relatively cool water. And then one with your Gatorade mix, which of course we've gone over already in the previous part of the instructional video. 2 per stop. Obviously at a place like Riverview, we've got a pretty cool stand here, automatic stand, but you won't have that stand out in the countryside. So what you want to do is find a pretty level area off the road, not on the road. You obviously want to have this back away from the road. There is a stand. You can get 2 of these and stack them on top of each other. These are courtesy of Glenn Anderson at Pepsi Cola, and that way the tap, you can actually put a cup underneath. That way you don't have to tip something back to fit the cup underneath. The sleeve of cups, you want to lay this down next to the coolers. There's 100 per sleeve. You have to do the math on it. People come by depending on, usually there's about 60 to 70 to sometimes 80 people in a group run. And a lot of people take water or Gatorade, so maybe 2 sleeves at each stop, but you just lay it down there with it. What I don't have today with me is a garbage bag. I forgot it, but you would want to have a plastic garbage bag at each stop so people can be encouraged to put the litter in there. Obviously, when you come back and clean things up, you're going to clean up all of that litter, but it's nice to have one there so people can be helping you as you go along. So these Pepsi Cola stands are great for putting the cooler on. Well, let's save that for later, because that